You can't only eat one dish and expect to say that, I'm going to live a rich life. You can't really say you want to meet new people and you want to connect and have meaningful connections that I want to have, and not be willing to be vulnerable. And being vulnerable is not something that comes easy to myself and to a lot of people. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Stories and Status, a show in which we explore what it's like to be human. For people who don't know, I do photography. I have a photography project called uh, Stories and Status. um, no, not Stories and Status. Sorry, Sunday So. And I've been thinking a lot about combining my interests because I feel like I have a lot of things that I'm interested in, things that I want to do, things that I want to, like projects that I want to pursue. And I feel like I spread myself a little bit too thin. And I kind of felt like my, I didn't really make real progress on any of the projects that I have, having the podcast, the photography project. And the photography project, by the way, I started it because I wanted to do the same thing that I do with the podcast, because it's the same thing. I want to explore the world. I want to see things that I haven't seen and meet new people, see new places. I moved to the United States about 2 years ago, 2.5 ish, and there's a lot of things that I haven't seen that I would like to see, and there's a lot of places that I haven't been to. I moved to Arizona about a year ago. I really haven't seen anything outside Phoenix, and I wanted to start going outside of Phoenix. I wanted to start doing trips like this where I bring my camera and try to make something, but at the same time, seeing a new place. And back to my point of, having too many interests, that photography project, the podcast, I have a YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel on which I create content. I have a newsletter. I have a business that I want to start. I have a full-time job that I'm doing. All those things are too many for one person to focus on and do really well. And for me, because they have, you know, a common theme or a common purpose or a common goal, which is exploring myself, exploring other people, getting to know other people. They are all stemming from my genuine curiosity to try to understand myself and understand the world. I felt like I could combine all those projects in some way because they connect, right? Not necessarily that I'm going to start doing photography on the podcast, but I have a camera. I came here to do photography, and I was like, why the hell not? Why the hell not would I not record the podcast at the same time I'm doing this? So that is being at the top of my mind. And instead of having the photography project be on its own and be on its own channel, when I started it, I had created its own channel on which I would be, documenting places that I'm going to take photographs on and putting it on there. But I want to bring that to my main channel, and that doesn't mean that I'm going to put myself in a box of, I'm only a photographer and I only do this, because I don't also like putting myself in a box. I don't believe that I'm one thing, but I have all those interests and they can all live in on one place. So the photos that I'm taking and the video that I'm making is going to be on my main channel. I'm no longer going to have separate, channels for all the projects that I have. Instead, I'm going to approach myself as a one big project that has some sub folders, if you will, sub projects. And I think that's a very important thing to do for me, because I really don't want to um, be mediocre. I don't want to do things, to half-ass things. If I'm going to follow a project, if I'm going to follow the podcast, I'm really going to do it really well. And I intend, my goal is to like do it the best that I can and be the best at having at growing a podcast, at getting to what I want to do, at having meaningful conversations right now with myself, which is a little weird, but down the line with people and get to know them and really take it seriously. And if I'm going to do the photography project, I want that to be done, um, you know, at a high level. I want to understand the craft. I want to invest in trying out new cameras. I always used Sony's, but now I'm shooting on Fujifilm, which is the first time I've ever shot on Fujifilm. I don't even know how the pictures are going to look, but it's been fun getting to learn a new system, a completely new system. And I don't want to half-ass things. So in order to do that, I have to sort of narrow down what I focus on. And that's the core point. And that's the reason why I wanted to share it on the podcast, is because it's really important to do this. In the beginning, when I was starting out and learning photography and learning videography, I mean filmmaking, and studying all this, it's sort of like important to try different things, to try, you know, do web design, try do marketing, try do photography, try do video editing, try do filmmaking, like all those things. Even though they connect, it's like really important to try different things and see what you like. But after some time, like at the stage that I'm at, I feel like I've tried a lot of different things and I need to narrow down what I really spend time on getting really good at. And for me, it's not really about photography, it's not really about writing, it's not really about podcasting. The core thing that I want to pursue is getting an understanding of myself, the world, and other people. And I want to do that through these forms, through podcasting, through writing, which is my newsletter, and through photography. Those three things I want to use as a channel for me to explore that. And that's the focus. Narrowing it down to that is very, very useful. It prevents me from jumping from one project to another project, and which is something that I've done quite a lot. And that meant that I quit things or projects before they really amount to anything. And that's not how you build a career. That's not how you build anything that is sustainable. I kind of have to pursue it and take it really seriously, get it to the finish line. And, I enjoy this. I enjoy taking photographs. I enjoy exploring, ideas. And through writing, through podcasting, I enjoy meeting people and experiencing new things. And why not would I not double down on it, So that is what's been on my mind. And something that is connected to that is that if you're going to do what I just said, which is, explore the world, explore myself, and explore other people, and approach the world with a curious mind and with a curious approach, you're going to have to accept what it's going to take, right? What it's going to take is like you have to go out on the weekends instead of staying in and do what's comfortable, which is, just stay in, watch movies, and do nothing. You're going to come here. It's very sunny. It's, I don't know. It's fun because, I'm getting to see different places, and this is like such a beautiful place to come and see and hang out. But it's not my default. My default is to just be a homebody and, enjoy whatever I'm enjoying at home, or watch whatever, or hang out with people and stuff. And that means that I'm going to spend a lot more time outside. I'm going to spend a lot more time driving to new places, and those new places comes with unexpected, things, unexpected challenges, unexpected. There's a lot of uncertainty when you put yourself out there, and I have to accept that because that's what it's gonna take, right? You can't only eat one dish and expect to say that I'm going to live a rich life, which is for me that's what it's about. I want to expand my worldview. I want to expand the I want to expand my taste. I want to grow my taste and feed on a lot of different things. When it comes to food, I want to try out different foods. When it comes to music, I want to listen to a lot of different music, not just one genre and say that is what I listen to. I want to do a lot of different things. I want to experience the world, and for me, that's what it means to live a rich life. But that comes with all the baggage that I just mentioned. You can't really, say you want to meet new people and you want to connect and have meaningful connections that I want to have, and not be willing to be vulnerable. And being vulnerable is not something that comes easy to myself and to a lot of people. So yeah, it's realizing that every little thing and decision that I make to say that I want to pursue this and this is the ethos of the life that I want to live, that comes with its own challenges and that makes its own demands. So, but I can't see a world in which I'm living a an alternative life, a world in which I'm not pushing myself to live to my fullest potential. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you got something of value out of this. This was difficult as hell because there's literally people watching me record this, and it's not something that I'm used to. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Peace.